Hello friends, welcome to the exciting chapter of biology, that is excretion and osmoregulation. Today in this introductory module of this chapter, we are going to discuss about few topics, that is the various waste products which are formed in our body, and as well as we will define what is excretion and osmoregulation. Now let's see what are the various waste products formed in our body. So now here you can see our organ lungs. Now lungs on the daily basis excretes carbon dioxide, which is a waste product. Along with carbon dioxide, it also excretes water vapor from the lungs. So these are the two waste products which are excreted by our lungs. The another waste product is excreted from our organ liver, and it excretes the waste product called as bile pigments. The another waste product which is secreted from our sweat gland in the form of sweat containing excess of inorganic salts. The inorganic salts are the waste products which are excreted by our sweat glands. The another waste product which is excreted from our body is from the very important organ, that is kidney. So kidney excretes excess of salts along with excess of hormones and vitamins in the urine. And as well as the nitrogenous waste is also excreted from the kidneys. But in this chapter, the main waste product which we are going to discuss is the nitrogenous waste. So this chapter excretion is basically dealing with the different types of nitrogenous waste formed in our body, and that is excreted by the important organ kidney. So the nitrogenous waste which are excreted from our kidney by a process called as excretion. Now let's discuss what is osmoregulation. So osmoregulation basically means, my friend, that is maintenance of salt and water balance of the body fluids. So basically you know that in our body we contain about approximately 5 liters of blood. So some days if you drink a lot of water, what happens? Does your blood goes from 5 liters to 10 liters? Is that so? No. Basically on that day you will urinate more. Basically your kidneys will excrete more amount of water. And some days when you drink less amount of water, what happens? And you also urinate on that days? Yes. Is that so? Your blood goes from 5 liters to 2 liters? No. So basically you drink more amount of water or less amount of water, your kidneys are going to maintain the balance of salt and water inside your bodies. So that is osmoregulation, and it is controlled by a physical process called as osmosis. So osmoregulation is done by the kidneys with the help of osmosis. Now let's see what is osmosis. Osmosis is movement of water from a higher concentration to a lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. So that is how the osmoregulation is performed by our kidneys. So that was about osmoregulation. So that is all for this module, my friends. In this module, we discussed about the various waste products formed in our body. We discussed about what is excretion, and we also discussed what is osmoregulation. In the next module, we are going to see what is the difference between excretion and egestion, and as well as we will also study the functions of kidney. Till that time, take care.